All right, hey VC, I'm Jamie. Welcome back. We're back with another video and back with another unboxing, something a little different this time. We have a concept album that later became a big stage production and then a movie. It's the 50th anniversary of Jesus Christ Superstar. This is the 3 CD deluxe edition and comes with a very nice book included as well. So yeah, this is just out. So this was the original concept album for the idea of Jesus Christ Superstar. Now they had intended to have this as a stage production, but at the time they didn't quite have the funding to mount it initially as a stage production, so the idea was to release it as an album, so as like a concept album. So again, Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice, featuring an all-star cast that included Ian Gillan playing the role of Jesus. And so this is the 50th anniversary release, again late by about a year, but that's okay. And here's the hype sticker here, and then we'll take a look at what's inside. The album that launched a phenomenon, according to the hype sticker, Jesus Christ Superstar, original 1970 recording, remastered at Abbey Road, contains 100-page book with new interviews from Andrew Lloyd Webber, Tim Rice, along with Nile Rodgers, Ian Gillan, and then, yeah, that's Ian Gillan of Deep Purple fame, playing the role of Jesus. Also, Matt Berry, they chat with him. Now, he is a UK actor and singer. He has played one of the bosses on the IT Crowd or the IT Crowd, and saw an interview with Matt Berry just recently on Word in Your Ear or Word in Your Attic, and Matt Berry was just was saying that he really thought that there should be some sort of way to commemorate and celebrate the 50th anniversary of Jesus Christ Superstar. So he actually, I think, wound up meeting with either Tim Rice or Andrew Lloyd Webber to discuss it, and just thinking that this deserves sort of a big retrospective or recognition, much like other albums. So he was able to convince them to put this out. So I guess Matt Berry is also featured on here. Yvonne Elliman interviews as well, and plus a disc of rarities. So this is simply a 3 CD set. It's really kind of quite a focus on the booklet for this. So disc 1 and disc 2 are, of course, the full-length album. And then CD 3 features a lot of guide vocals, as you can see, a lot of single edits or single releases. There's also interviews on here, includes a 1970 open-end interview with the creators of Jesus Christ Superstar Part 1 and 2. So yeah, that's so there's not really, I mean, it's a disc of extra music, but there's not really a lot of extra stuff, not like we've seen on, shall we say, other box sets. But let's take a look inside. And it is nice that they are commemorating this incredible release. Now, it did become a stage production, I think, almost a year after the album came out, so they were able to mount it to the stage quite quickly. Of course, we also remember the movie version of this production, and it's just got a really nice feel to the book. And Norman Jewison had directed the movie, and then it simply slips out like that. And there you have, this was the American release cover when it came out, and this was sort of the UK release. I think it said Jesus Christ Superstar initially on it, but that's more what the initial UK release looked like. Again, this is on Decca, as you can see there. Maybe that gives you a better indication with the shrink off. What's inside. So I'm of course the CDs are housed somewhere in here. I don't know if on the back or, well, we have disc 3 on the back, so I guess disc 1 and 2 are here. Let's take a look at what the disc looks like and see how easily they slip out. They slip out okay. So there's disc 1, quite simply, and then disc 2, and then disc 3. Oh, okay, so let's take a look at the booklet. And often, though, we tend to hear the movie soundtrack version, and we don't often hear the original concept album, but I do still like the original concept album on this. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to see this okay as I peer over the top here. The Rock Opera by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice. Very nice. Hopefully I'll be able to see if I can. Okay. Oh, and there they're the two, Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice. And I don't know if Jesus Christ Superstar, I'm sure it's being mounted somewhere, but I don't know if there's any current productions. Obviously, Phantom of the Opera is still going, but I don't know. Again, with the pandemic and COVID-19, as live theaters really only just coming back in, they've mounted a number of shows in Broadway, and I think Phantom is still going, but I don't know if there are any current productions of Jesus Christ Superstar album, though I'm sure there are. But yeah, it was very interesting to assemble this kind of a cast, and again, having somebody like Ian Gillan playing the role of Jesus. And just fascinating that somebody like Matt Berry was instrumental in getting this 50th anniversary released. And just amazing music throughout. And at the time, a very controversial release, Jesus Christ Superstar. And of course, Tim Rice would then later go on to write with Elton John, producing The Lion King. Wow. The unbelievable success of Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice. Oops, there we go. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much, that sort of lettering was over top of the... In a very stylish way, the albums were first released, especially in the U.S., in that sort of, the brown cardboard box with the libretto included it. They did it quite well in the initial release. Too bad that they didn't release this with vinyl as part of this set as well. But it is certainly, here we go, an extensive book. Very nicely put together. And in fact, one of my daughters was in a junior high production of Jesus Christ Superstar, and she actually played Pontius Pilate, and really enjoyed it, and has quite a love for this show. And they staged their version, not much like the movie or anything. That version was much more like a version that was aired on PBS that was kind of almost a sort of a modern day take on it. And that's how they kind of staged their version as well. Not the traditional robes and whatnot. And I'm not sure what all this is. Oh, it looks like this is the interview, which I'm sure is on the disc. And this is obviously the transcript of the interview. Quite extensive, as you can see. All right, oh my goodness, a lot of pages. Wow. Very cool. What is that? At Cambridge Theatre. By the time it closed in 1980, Jesus Christ Superstar had occupied the Palace Theatre for 8 years and was the longest running musical in UK history. There you go. And of course, lots of credits. All right, so there you have it. Very excited about this. It's a kind of a neat idea to really commemorate this Jesus Christ Superstar Deluxe Edition. So that's going to wrap it up for this one. So again, thank you so much for dropping by, and do take care, and we'll chat again. See you later.